Hi guys, as this is our second video, let's talk about some basic concepts of Spring. We often use the terms Spring Framework and Spring Boot, but we barely know the difference. So let's have a look of these two terms. Some might think that both are same, but no, it's not. Spring Boot is an upgraded version of Spring. If we assume Spring has like a Nokia phone, then Spring Boot is an Android mobile. In Spring Framework, we have to create all our configuration files manually by ourselves. But in Spring Boot, it gives default configuration. As we mentioned earlier, it is an upgraded version of Spring, so it has some extra features. Spring Boot also provides embedded Tomcat server and HTTP server. So by all of this, we can say Spring Boot makes it easier to use Spring by providing default configurations or inbuilt servers or anything. And not only that, Spring Boot also provides Spring Initializer. It is a website to create a starter Spring Boot project. So the point is, you go to the website at start.spring.io, select your dependencies, create a Maven and Gradle project. Once you did that, you can download and import into your IDE. IDE is nothing but Integrated Development Environment. It is a software for building application. And when it comes to Spring, we have different IDEs like STS, which is Spring Toolsuite, Eclipse, IntelliJ. I personally use STS because I'm habituated with it. You guys can use whatever you like. And now let's talk about Maven. Maven is a project management tool. When building our Java project, we may need additional jar files like Spring jar file, Hibernate jar files and so on. In that case, we can simply tell Maven the projects we are working with dependencies. Then Maven will go out and download the jar files for us. We can simply see Maven has like our personal shopper. If we give a list to our personal shopper, then he or she will go to the shop and grab all the items in our list and give it back to us. Just like that, Maven will go out and download the jar files for us and make those jar files available during compiler runtime. Now let's look how this works in a diagrammatic way. We have a Maven central repository in the internet and we have our application, and we give our shopping list such as Spring Hibernate to Maven. Then Maven will go and download the Spring jar files, Hibernate jar files and make them available for us to use. It just makes developer work easier. In this video, we talked about the difference between Spring Framework and Spring Boot, what is Spring Initializer, and what are the IDEs for Spring, and what is Maven. I hope you guys understood the video. So now let me ask you one of the frequently asked interview question. If anyone knows the answer, comment below. Does Spring Boot code run faster than Spring code? Thanks for watching.